Now question arises how they apply a force on each other. We know that a current carrying wire produces a magnetic field and the direction of magnetic field is given by right hand thumb rule. So that is, if thumb is a direction of current, curling of finger give you a direction of magnetic field line. We will study about the force between the current carrying two straight conductors. So we have a two straight conductors carrying a current I1 and I2. We know that a current carrying conductor produces a magnetic field. So I1 is also producing a magnetic field and the direction of magnetic field is shown by right hand thumb rule. And this conductor is also producing a magnetic field. Again the direction is shown by right hand thumb rule. So that is, if thumb is in direction of current, curling of finger give you direction of magnetic field lines. So this is for this case also, this is direction of magnetic field lines, for this case also direction of magnetic field lines. Now the magnetic field created by these two conductors interact with each other and causes a force of attraction or repulsion. Because of this interaction, this conductor will also experience a force, and because of this this second conductor also will experience a force. Now I want to find out the force on this one, that is represented by F12, that is force on one applied by the two. Again we assume the situation. So before we assume the situation, let us discuss more about the force experienced by a straight conductor. So suppose this is your direction of magnetic field and any straight conductor is placed along this direction carrying a current I1. Then what is the force experienced by this straight conductor or a current carrying straight conductor? That is given by this formula, that is I1 L. L is the length of this conductor. B, magnetic field in which it is placed, that is B, into sine theta, that is the angle between current element and magnetic field. So similarly, now come to the situation. I want to calculate the force on this conductor when this conductor is placed in the magnetic field of second. So this means that यानी कि ये कंडक्टर कितनी फोर्स एक्सपीरियंस करता है जब इसको मैं किसी दूसरे मैग्नेटिक फील्ड के ऊपर रखूं. तो दूसरा कौन सा है? दिस वन. सो अकॉर्डिंग टू दिस फार्मूला द फोर्स F12 will be equal to, if I choose length of this conductor is L, so then force is equal to I1, because the force who is experiencing this conductor, that is this one. So what is the current on this one? It is I1, and L, length of this conductor I take it is L, and this conductor is placed in the magnetic field of second one. So who is producing the magnetic field? B2. If x is a distance between the two straight conductors, then what is the magnetic field produced by this straight conductor at this end? So we know that the magnetic field, because of the straight conductor at a distance x, at a distance of this x, will be equal to B is equal to mu naught I divided by 2 pi r. R is a distance, that is x. So similarly here also the magnetic field B2 will be equal to mu naught into I, that is current produced by second one, that is 2 into 2 pi x, that is a distance. Put the value and we get our answer. So only we are calculating the magnitude. The force on one due to second will be equal to, in magnitude is equal to I1 L mu naught I2 divided by 2 pi x. After solving it, mu naught upon 2 pi I1 I2 divided by x into L. So this is your force experienced by the conductor 1. So if you want to calculate force per unit length, then the force per unit length will be equal to divide by length. Only I am writing the magnitude. So mu naught upon 2 pi, it is I1 I2 divided by x. So this is your force experienced by a conductor 1 due to when it is placed in the magnetic field of second one. Now I want to find out a direction. So to find out direction, I will again make the diagram. So this is a current conductor 1 carrying a current I1. This is conductor 2 carrying a current I2. Now this conductor is placed in the magnetic field of second one. So what should be the direction of magnetic field produced by this second conductor? If you see above the diagram, see here, the direction of magnetic field at this end is along this direction, that is upward. So this is the direction of magnetic field, that is B2. Now I want to find out the force. So we know that the direction of force can be calculated by, that is IL cross B. So that is rotate the fingers from L to B, then thumb will represent the direction of magnetic force. So if you see here, current that is along this direction and direction of magnetic field is upward along this direction. So rotate the fingers from L to B. This is your L to B. Thumb will represent the direction of force. So thumb is pointing in this direction. So the force experienced by this conductor is along this direction. So this will be a direction of force of 1 due to second. Now similarly we can calculate the force on 2 due to first. This means that the force on conductor 1 when it is placed inside a magnetic field of first one. You can see here the force on 2 due to first will be equal to, so who is experiencing the force? The conductor 1. So that current is equal to I2. Who is experiencing the force? That is I2. So I2 is equal to I2L, that is the length of the conductor, into magnetic field. Who is producing the magnetic field? The first one. So we know the formula of magnetic field, that is equal to mu naught into I, here current is I1, that is 2 pi x, distance, is equal to I2L mu naught I divided by 2 pi x. Solving little bit, so what we get? I1 I2 divided by x into L. Similarly I want to calculate the force per unit length, and the force per unit length will be equal to, we divide it by L. So our formula becomes 2 pi I1 I2 divided by x. So this is your force experienced by a second conductor. So if you compare the force experienced by the first conductor and the force experienced by the second conductor, the magnitude of both is coming out to be same. So we can say that the force on 2 due to first in magnitude is equal to force on first due to second. Now second thing is, I want to calculate the direction of this force. So see here, this is your conductor I1 and this is your conductor I2. So I want to calculate the magnetic field on this conductor when it is placed, the magnetic field of this one. So तो इसका मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इस यहाँ पर कितना होगा? योर डायरेक्शन ऑफ करंट फॉर दिस एंड, इस पार्ट में वो ऊपर की तरफ है, एंड फॉर दिस पार्ट इट इज डाउनवर्ड. सी हियर इट इज downward. We get the direction of magnetic field for this case is downward, and it is represented, downward magnetic field is represented by the cross. So here you can see we apply the right hand thumb rule again, direction of current, and the magnetic field is downward. So downward, to represent downward, I will take this pencil here. Draw the direction of force that is along this direction. So we have calculated the direction of force for this case that is along this direction. So that is F12 and this force is F21. If you see carefully, both the forces are in opposite direction and both the conductors are moving close to each other. कंडक्टर है इस तरफ खींचेगा और ये वाला कंडक्टर जो है इस तरफ खींचेगा. So the both will attract each other. So we conclude that when the current are in same direction, then both carrying conductor will attract each other. If it is in opposite direction, so they will repel each other. We conclude that both the forces are equal and opposite. So both the forces are equal and opposite, equal in magnitude, but they are in opposite direction. So we can say that force on 1 due to second is equal to negative of force on 2 due to first, because negative sign is because of the direction. Both are in opposite direction. So this is nothing but it is Newton's third law. So it also verifies the Newton's third law. जितनी कंडक्टर 1 फोर्स लगाएगा 2 के ऊपर, उतनी ही 2 भी 1 के ऊपर उतनी ही फोर्स लगाएगा.